This following video is for educational and medical purposes only. Alright guys, and pulled out my nebulizer. This is the machine, and this is all the rest of the stuff for it. Along with a journal that I started for how many times I use it and why. Yeah. If you hear a ringtone going on in the background of the video, not the real monsters, but my friend is texting me, so I told him I'm making a video, but he wants to talk. So I told him go ahead, say the whole conversation, and yeah. So I am gonna do a dose now, and then before I leave, my nebulizer. So I'm gonna, that's where I can put away some of this. It's supposed to be off. Thank you. Alright, I got I'm missing something. Let's do the one for Hubby. Okay. My husband got permission. He's got milder asthma than I do. Since we're on the same insurance and the same doctor, somehow our insurance allowed us to both use the same nebulizer. He prefers the face cover. I prefer the little cup with the mouthpiece. So, yeah, I just gotta remember the face masks are more for him. I can use a face mask when I'm in a severe asthma attack. Otherwise, I leave it for him. So, yeah. I have to order my tubes. This part. Then I got the rest of that, which is more of the parts that I'm going to be using. So. Oh yeah. These are the vials that I have to use. It's albuterol sulfate. I use 1 vial per go. And the vial is just a little, it's rather easy. So yeah. And then, there's a little nozzle there. Yeah, you just easily pop it off, like one of the Kool-Aid bottles. Best way to put it. You put it, squeeze it all out into the cup. And it's just, you know, just a very small amount. Today is what, the 7th? The 2 came off. Why did the 2 come up?
That's enough. Let's get her out. I'll do it. I'll show them off on my bare fine. You could do that. Or you could just follow these humans right into the cage. Okay, Jackie baby. It's feeding time. Watch and learn.
Okay. Alright. See what was I gonna say? Don't know why. Should. Got most of it done. I'm fine for now. So detach this part. Alright, I have to clean that part out. It's good for right now. So that was me using the nebulizer. I don't know why the tube kept popping off, but yeah. So now I just finished logging in. I put the date, the time, the number of doses, or I put a dose, and then if I do it later on during the day, I just put part 2, second dose. So. Okay. Get that taken care of right now. Definitely gotta do another dose. Yeah. I need to switch out the disc for our monsters, but alright, so that was about a half dose, which will be fine. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So with the nebulizer, breathing wise, you can do it one of two ways. My husband, when his asthma is bad enough where he has to use the nebulizer, he has to take really, 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 really deep breaths. Me, I can do just breathing normally and or taking deep breaths. So it all depends on how I'm feeling and how weak my body is right at the moment. So, yeah. Usually you're supposed to wash out your equipment, not the machine, but the tube and the cup and all that. You're supposed to usually wash it out. Not with hot water, but kind of lukewarm water. And it's starting to work, so that's good. Yeah, and then you just let it air dry. You don't use soap and water. You can either ask your insurance and or the provider of the machine if you can have extra kits for the nebulizer. Same thing with an oxygen machine. I usually try to go at least 3 months without asking for more. So yeah. And it's been a while since I had used the nebulizer for myself. But hubby's used it a couple of times since I've used it last, so yeah, so otherwise, what's I gonna say? Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. So, and it is, if you are someone who does struggling. My brain is shot, guys. Just hush for a few. If you are someone who does struggle with breathing issues and you do not have enough rescue inhalers, or you need more than the rescue inhalers, consult with your doctor or your lung doctor, or both, and or your insurance if you have insurance, and let them know you need more options for breathing. Yeah, nebulizer for me is for my asthma and when I do get bronchitis, because I am prone to it. My oxygen machine is for a combination of my breathing, asthma and such, as well as my sleeping issues, because I do have insomnia, sleep apnea, restless leg, and there's more along with the sleep apnea. It's the obstructive, I forgot what it was called, but pretty much my air passages are narrower than what they should be. It's just a deformity from genetics of different family members being heavy smokers. That it I'm pretty much the petri dish for both sides of my family that come together and voila, you got me. That big old ball of medical odyssey. That's pretty much. So I would do good in a freak show, pretty much. So, but yes, if you are someone who does struggle with any sort of breathing issues, and just an inhaler doesn't work, you have that right to consult with your doctors and or your insurance and get better equipment, better treatment options for your home and or your travel. So it does work. it does help. Like I said, I use my nebulizer when I really need it. My oxygen, I pretty much use nightly for a couple of hours. And then I start getting irritated with the tube around my face. So it doesn't get as bad as the the CPAP when I used to be on that. Yeah, I was on CPAP for about 6 months. And they told me the first 2 to 3 months was going to be trial and error. So 4 months in, my face almost weekly would swell up and my nose would bleed while I was using the CPAP. Not when I didn't have it on. It was when I had it on, the tubing, and using the machine. Yeah. Oh, well, that's not supposed to happen. You think? And then when my doctor who prescribed this CPAP machine saw my face, we need to take you off of that. I told you that CPAP, it's not worth it for me. I need things that are not going to make me worse before getting better. I need things that are either going to keep things the same and then get me better, or make things slowly better. So, yeah. So CPAP for me is a no-no. As much as I wanted to have it in my regimen of different things, it wasn't for me. So it was a lot quieter than this machine, and I could sleep with it, or I could be sitting here watching a show or movie and be doing it. So, but no. That one did also require way more daily care. So, like with the nebulizer, you can get away with 1 to 3 uses before you have to either rinse them out or discard them and open up a new kit. So it all depends on how you store them, and if you at least wipe out the cup after each use. So there's different ways about it. Your doctor will inform you, or the company that is offering you the machine and the equipment. They'll give you the different options that you can do to make it easier for you. So they are going to give you that cookie cutter deal, though, you know, where you have to listen to this is how it should be done, but then, you know. So, yeah. So, do I wish the nebulizer and the oxygen machine were quieter so I could use them at night when everyone else is sleeping? Yes. But sadly, they both aren't. And the oxygen machine that I have in my bedroom, it's the louder. It's the loudest of the two that I have. I have the oxygen machine and this one, so yeah. Yeah. Hence why I only use the oxygen machine a couple of hours during the night and a couple hours during the day, because I don't mind the sound, especially if I put my headphones on, but it does annoy hubby. So, yeah. So I know when he starts getting, you know, a little annoyed with it, that's when I'm, okay, now it's time to shut it off for a little bit. So, he's also gotten permission to also use the oxygen machine if he really needs it as well, since it's already here at the house, and he can he doesn't like the nose tubes, the ones that go in there. That's the ones I use. The face mask ones always make me claustrophobic. The tube does also connect to my oxygen machine, so he could also use this on the oxygen machine, and then I could just order more later, or he can order more later. So he is secondary on my account for all my medical equipment, so if there's ever a time where I need more or a replacement and I am unable to do it for whatever reason, he's the one who can call and take care of it. And they also know he has permission from our doctor and our insurance to use the nebulizer and the oxygen machine. So, yeah. So, yeah. Alright guys, I hope this video is more educational for you. I know I'm not the best at describing things and all that yet, so I'm still working on it. So I'm hoping I'm getting better. So if you could leave me a comment on that, if I'm getting better with describing and all that, and staying on topic, please. Input, please. It's okay if it's, yeah. Just don't be rude, please. Just, be gentle. So yeah, as you can tell, it's working, even just the half dose. So I'm going to leave it out because I'll take another one before I leave. After one, I will take my second dose. So yeah, like I said, I do have my other inhaler in my purse. So this one is for home, and then I have another one in my bedroom. I have an extra one in the van. So yeah, you can, if you do use inhalers, you can talk with your doctor and also your insurance to see if you can get one batch of multiple inhalers, so you can keep them, like I have, in different areas where you spend a lot of time, so it does work. Though they will allow, most of the insurances and doctors can request and allow one batch of inhalers, rescue inhalers, for you to put in places where you're going to be spending a lot of time. So you don't always have to put it in your pocket or put it in your purse, and take it out, put it, worrying if you have it, So, yeah. Same thing with medications. Yeah. Because I know with the, vials, I got a 6-month bulk of these. The reason why I got a 6-month bulk, is because when I first started using the nebulizer, we were unsure as how many times a day I would be needing it, or how many times a week. So, yeah. Oh, the DVD player shut off. Oh, that's fine. So, yeah, I have backup. And then shortly after I was put on the nebulizer, hubby got permission to use as well because his asthma started increasing as well. And the severity started, yeah. So, yeah, when my doctor realized, we both have asthma, we're both on the same insurance, yeah, they were able to, so we both have the same primary doctor and the same pulmonary function doctor. So it was easy for us to just share. So, and our insurance agreed, so that way they didn't have to dish out an extra payment for just something for my husband. So, yeah. Yeah. What else? So, if you do or are struggling during poor air quality and water isn't just helping you, there are different drinks that you can drink. I know pop isn't the best one, but things with caffeine, ginger, what was the other one? Green tea, orange juice, and or citrus drinks. There's a couple more, but yeah, they also help during these times and during times when your asthma will be flaring up more. So I know it's not the healthiest one. I know, believe me, guys, I know, but it's my drink of choice. So yeah, so pretty much anything that can give you energy, help your muscles and all that relax and inflammation decrease, things that will help break up mucus and or boost your immune system. Those types of drinks are the best. Electrolytes is an iffy one for me, but it can help. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty long educational video. Educational medical video, so this is awesome. I may break it up into different videos. We'll see, but yeah. So, all right, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. So, I have not put serum on in the last couple of days because of the way the weather's been. So, along with the air quality. So, I might do the eye serum one just to help combat the bags under my eyes a little bit. So, yeah. Also, too, another good piece of advice for if you're struggling with asthma and or breathing issues, another drink, if you can handle the taste of it, distilled water, just a little less than 8 ounces, 2 to 3 times a day, maybe 4, will help keep your system, your airways and all that cooler rather than just any other type of water. Distilled will be a little bit better for you. So, yeah. I was told that by my pulmonary function, so always keep a gallon of distilled, whether it's room temp or in the fridge. So, yeah. And plus I also use it for my spray, deodorant, antiperspirant. So, yeah. So, what else? Okay. Oh wow, 36 minutes. Talk just... I need to use the sleep, guys. It's not gonna happen right now. Well, alright guys. I am going to end the video here. So, yeah. If you guys have any more questions about anything that I've talked about in this video or this little batch of videos, please feel free to ask. I will do my best to help you get answers if I don't know the answer. So, yeah. Thank you guys for viewing my videos, and yeah, I'm hoping you guys will give me some feedback on how I'm doing on my videos, please. It would be greatly appreciated. Alright guys, please stay safe out there, especially with the air quality the way it is, and the UV index as well. So, Sigma Wolf, please be safe. Please stay in the shade, please. Yeah. Alright. I will see you guys later.